Shalom, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kradash, Shalom, and salutations and double honors to the men of great millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. My name is Yahallah, and I'm back again with another video, and I pray that you be edified with it. This is a sit down. I'm entitled it At the 1,000 Years Destruction of Esau. We are definitely in the rumors of wars, even though Trump is about to take the office. We're seeing that there's a push to de-escalate wars, but the scriptures have never failed. This Bible has never failed, and so this is where we're headed, and it has to happen. The scriptures say when he talks about peace, he really means war, roughly paraphrasing. But this was in the news politics, and it says Israeli president to meet with Biden at the White House this week, and Biden is going to meet with the Israeli president Isaac Herzog, and they're going to talk about the wars in the Gaza. They're going to talk about the wars in Gaza and Lebanon, and how they can do what they can do to stop this war, because eventually they continue to go. Other countries are going to get in. The main countries, mainly Russia and China and America, are going to get into these wars. And pretty much NATO versus BRICS. And we understand that, that war is the end all wars. You know what I mean? So, there's situations that's happening to change the war in Israel, because the scriptures say the least of the flock will draw them out. But the way those Israelis they do war is like sneak war. You know what I'm saying? They come at you, after they treaty breakers. Like what Esau is. Esau's a treaty breaker. So like, yeah, a little sinus bothering me, nose bothering me a little bit, but Esau's a nose. No. Esau is a treaty breaker. He has no integrity, no respect for anything. He'll break all the laws that he makes just to win at being a warmonger. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a warmonger, along with other mongers that he stands behind, or he stands by with. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, he sees these things, and it's about to go down. So let's get some scriptures. I'm gonna do too much talking. Let the scriptures do the talking. Revelation 6:3, and it reads, "And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, 'Come and see.' And there went out another horse that was red." Who's that red horse? That red horse represents Esau and his power, because horses represent power. "And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." This is what Esau has been doing. He's been taking peace from the earth. This is one of the reasons why he has to be destroyed, because of the gift that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has given him, is to create havoc and take peace from the world, destroy it, and that they should kill one another And there was given unto him a great sword. What's that great sword? That great sword is the nuclear war. I mean, the nuclear war is the ICBM missiles that they have all created that's about to be used. And once they use these ICBM projectiles, they're going to eventually use them. I always say, when I'm speaking about Esau with his making these missiles, that it's not going to be in museums some odd years later talking about these ICBM missiles, and these missiles were created to destroy countries and lands and pretty much the world. You know what I mean? They're going to get ready to use those. Psalms 91. I'll start at 1 and I'll read a little bit down. Maybe get some precepts. Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And that's going to be the elect. The elect is who Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to protect and set up salvation for. Because these are the ones who are promised the first fruits. These are the ones who are written in the book of life. So it must be. A precept I got is Isaiah 45 and 3. And I will give thee the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, Yahweh, which called thee by thy name, am the Most High of Israel. Not everybody, but Israel. I got one. Freaking nose. Just getting on my nerves already. Let's jump to the classic. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? He is the wicked. He is who Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has deemed to be destruction, just like I just read in Revelations. Chapter 6 is a precept. Psalms 37 and 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy. Who's the poor and the needy? Those are the Israelites. And to slay such as be of upright conversation. And the upright conversation is also the Israelites, who speaks righteous and speaks against this wicked kingdom, or this wicked rulership, which is controlled by Esau. Easy precept for Job 9 and 24 is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build in the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. What is indignation? Indignation is righteous hatred. And this is what the Most High is going to display when he destroys this man. Because all the things that this man has done, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has remembered. All the things that he has done to his people, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has remembered. So he's going to pay them back double for it. This is why it has to be destruction to Esau, because Esau is destruction. Esau was built for destruction. So therefore, what you reap is what you sow. Roughly paraphrasing. So, you got our people who, hey, well, the white man is not bad, and this, that, and the third. The so-called white man is not bad, this, that, and the third. But you don't know what this man has done in his past life, and you see it today. So, and this is something that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has made him to do. He was born, he was blessed with the gift of destruction and the gift of the sword. Psalms 10 and 2. The wicked is his pride, doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So again, what you reap, what you sow. Those ICBM missiles that you created, that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai gave you the knowledge to create, to use to control or destroy, you're going to destroy your own selves with it. That's how Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai made you to be. Freaking nose. I'm not going to be on the camera, you know, going for it all, you know. It'll go away. Isaiah 32 and 9. And it reads, Rise up, ye women that are at ease. And with Trump being elected, you women just got a small dosage of what it's going to be to not be at ease from your understanding. You exaggerated a lot, but from your understanding, you're not going to be at ease anymore. And all you want to do is just pretty much be a whore. I'm going to just say it plain and simple. Well, that's all you really want to do. Because what is it that you're not getting? Or you got equal rights. You got everything that you would want. So you've been at ease for a while. Now you're about to be taken out of your ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fall, the gathering shall not come. So that gathering of you being behind Harris as the first black first woman in presidency is not going to come. But trouble is going to come. Destruction is going to come. And you won't be at ease anymore. You won't be able to go to the mall anymore. You won't be able to just drive your car and go buy nails and buy hair and go makeup to go out, to go and show your ass at a club somewhere anymore. Those things are about to pass away. And it's going to be strictly about survival. And we're going to see what you guys are capable of then. God, dog it. Excuse me. Freaking nose. Revelations 14 and 9. Give me a break here. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, a righteous anger, righteous hatred. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. Where does that fire and brimstone come from if you took that C-hip? From those ICBM missiles. In the presence of the holy angels. How is it going to be in the presence of the holy angels? Because they're going to be watching from above after they come and take the elect into those chariots. And it's going to be televised to the angels along with Yahweh Shai and the elect, watching everybody get destroyed so that they can come back down and then put you heathen nations into captivity and put you to work. First thing you're going to be doing is burying these dead bodies in this blood that has cleansed the earth from the blood that was poured, spilled from the Israelites. Damn, dog it, man, it's freaking nose. In the presence of the Lamb is who? Yahweh Shai. That's who the Lamb is. Let's see what we got. flipper. Malachi 4:1. Damn. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. That's those ICBM missiles being shot off on their targets. And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. All you that is going to get the indignation judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to be judged by that ICBM missile, those missiles to destroy and burn, and you're going to become stubble. So it's going to be a painful. It's going to be a painful destruction. You're going to be cooked alive. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor nor branch. So you're going to be burnt down to your skeleton bones, man. That's heavy. It's scary, but it's heavy. And this is who Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is. And what happened was Esau, the Lord gave the world to Esau in his hands, and one of his jobs is to deceive the world that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is not who he is, and he loves everybody, and we don't know who destroyed the world or messed up the world, but we know that JC is going to come back and he's going to save everybody from who the mysterious who Satan is, because Satan destroyed the world. So he's going to use JC to take Satan down, and he's going to save everybody. You really got to use your mind and use your nugget. You know what I mean? And the dumbest people on the earth, on this face of the earth today, are Americans. They know nothing. They understand nothing. But they're very proud for something that they don't have. And they think they know everything, so they're very proud and arrogant with it. And at the same time, they're mockers and liars too. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 47:7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lad. And Salakia. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. Who's talking about? Talking about Babylon. Babylon the Great. Not Babylon, ancient Babylon, but Babylon today. Spiritually Sodom and spiritually Egypt. Who's Isaiah's talking about. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter of it, the latter end of it. Therefore, hear now, thus thou art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. I shall sit as a widow, neither I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. So this place who we call Babylon the Great is very proud of not being taken out of their ruler seat, and that they're going to always rule forever, and that they're going to always have that top spot. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in the one day, the loss of children, and widowhood. So Esau is going to lose rulership, and is going to lose all its power. And they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of their enchantments. So for all the greatness and lies and enchantments that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has given to Esau, to America, they're going to be taken and destroyed, and it's going to be taken, in 1 hour. Abarak Zai, the Lord allow me to get it. I'll bring it down. I'll bring it out. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the hand. So when you are blessed to have this knowledge and understanding, to teach this knowledge and understanding, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is going to hold you accountable for teaching it. And as the scriptures say, that you do not do not withdraw your blood. Do not withdraw your sword from blood. So you're not to you're here to not to spare anything, and your job is to teach the truth. What happens is a lot of cats get on, get this information, get this understanding, get this good news, and then they use it for vainglory, and they lie and they cheat and they steal with it, and they manipulate people with it. They enchant people with it and take advantage of people with it. The sheep, leading them into slaughter, especially if they know the truth. Because some so-called leaders who are considered black, who are Israelites, they sometimes they know the truth sometimes, because some don't, and they don't teach the truth. They use the lie in order to, as Elder Apostle Cabal always says, in order to know the truth. In order to teach a lie, you got to know the truth. So they know what they're doing. Tongues fall upon them. Let me see. Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All them that see shall flee away. So now's the time to come out of her, to separate yourself from this world, because it's about to be destroyed. And as the scriptures just said, for any of those who decide to want to stay, to continue to stay with this wicked kingdom, they're gonna die with it. They're gonna burn with it. And unfortunately, there's 2/3 of our people, and a lot of them have been led to a slaughter that they know is not coming. They don't realize what's about to happen. Revelations 20. It's a lot of meat in here, but I'm gonna read a little bit here and there. Revelations 20. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon is Esau, that old serpent, Esau, the spirit of Esau, back then in the beginning of Genesis, which is the devil is the deceiver, and Satan, and bound. Satan is the father of these wicked children, and bound him 1,000 years. So for 1,000 years, which is the dark ages, Esau was under us, and we ruled over him, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him. So that bottomless pit is like a hell, which is also in Europe, which is also Europe as well. And this is how you know, because Europe is in the scriptures is a bottomless pit, and this is how you know it's talking about the Dark Ages period in Europe. And cast him in the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. So from what was it? Is it the 1200s? The mid 1200s to, I think the mid 1200s to the 1300s. We ruled Esau in Europe. We taught Esau everything he knows now in Europe. And after 1,000 years, which is like the mid 1300s, the Renaissance period came, and that allowed them to take over and put us in slavery, and also kill us off and take control after they've learned everything from us. Because that's what Esau is, man. He's a wicked devil, man. 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loose a little season. So this is the little season that he's been loose. precept right here, Isaiah 24 and 22. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners and gathered in the pit, and it and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall be visited. Um, which is 1,000 years, a millennium. You know what I mean? Um, Here's another precept. Um, Hold on, wait. I'm gonna get that precept. Verse 4, Revelations 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them which were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, for the word of the Most High. Those are the elect, in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received that mark upon their foreheads or upon their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Now there was talk about from the heads of IUIC of Esau after 1,000 years of us ruling, that they're going to take it back over. You know what I mean? It's a tit for tat thing, and the scriptures tell you clearly that that's not going to happen no more. There'll be no more slavery. There'll be no more wars. You know what I'm saying? This also explains to you that we're not in the new covenant as well. So, cats I was talking about are the false prophets and such and so. These are the type of people you got to watch out for when you learn the scriptures and you don't know anything, and they manipulate you because they know you don't know anything, and they use it to pretty much to fatten their pockets, you know what I'm saying? Because they want you to pay for this information that they fill you up with, and it's nothing but lies and misconception and misunderstanding of the scriptures, and you err on not knowing the scriptures, and then you'll become proud as if you knew something, kind of like going to cemetery school, you know what I'm saying? And you go to there, when you go to the theological school, they teach you everything from the man's perspective. And as the scriptures tell you, they do not, roughly paraphrasing, they don't fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And they learn precepts through men. You know what I'm saying? Through your slave masters. You know what I mean? That's what you learn. Verse 7 says, and this is the precept right here. Verse 7 says, 20 and 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. And this is where we're at now. And he's going to be loose for a season. And this is where we're at. Revelations 12 and 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, that red dragon I spoke about before in chapter 6. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. And that's the NATO, that's the beast system. You have Germany, France, Rome, Asia Minor, Asia Major, Belgium, and what's the other one? Greece. Greece is the other one. So those are 7 heads and the 10 horns. Upon had 7 crowns. Let me see if I can find a precept. I don't necessarily have a precept for that right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a lesson on Revelations 12 and 3. You know what I mean? Because that's breakdown. That's a heavy breakdown. There's a lot of meat on that bone to break down for a proper understanding of the scriptures. Matthew. Let's get Matthew real quick. Yeah, so I'm just kind of roughly paraphrasing some of those scriptures, but there's a lot of understanding because we're at that time to understand, to be looking at who are these people, or who are these who is the 7 heads and 10 horns, or what is the 7 heads and 10 horns, you know. Matthew 19 and 28, and it reads, and Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And this is the lot for the elect, that they're going to be kings and priests, and they're going to be judges, not just for Israel, but for the whole entire world. And we're going to make little Israelite babies, and they're going to grow up to have power to manipulate the elements and put you devils, or keep you devils, into slavery, and also you heathens. That's a beautiful thing for me. So, you know, Abarak Tazah, he allowed me to. I'm going to push this until he tell me to stop. Even if it means my heart to beats to stop, that I know that I'm going to get back again, along with indestructible power and perfect understanding of these laws, statutes, and commandments, and doing them. And, you know, I have the best of both worlds, baby. You know what I'm saying? The best of all worlds. And I mean that seriously. When I say all worlds, I mean you nations. I have the best of all of y'all. Your women, your riches, everything. Yeah, boy. I'm just tripping, man. But these things are going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you think or how you feel, regardless of what I think and how I feel, these things are going to come to happen. So, whatever, man. Luke 22:28. Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father hath appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, and including that, it doesn't say, but the entire world. I'm willing. I'm willing to do what I got to do. Revelation 16 and 20. And it reads, and every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone above the weight of a talent. And men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hail, for the plague therefore was exceedingly great. That plague is that hellfire, man. That from those missiles, they're gonna be dropping, they're gonna be destroying. Yeah, it's going down, man. Esau think you're gonna rule. You ain't ruling nothing. You mad, and you doing what you're doing because you know you're coming to the end of your rulership. That's what you know. That's what you know good. Daniel 2 and 40, and it reads, and the fourth kingdom shall be as strong as iron. Who is the fourth? What's the fourth kingdom? The fourth kingdom is the rebirth that I read in Revelation. Is the rebirth of Esau, which is the rebirth of Rome. That's the fourth kingdom. We are in the fourth kingdom now, as far as this statue is considered in Daniel. We are in the fourth kingdom now. For as much iron breaketh in pieces, and subdue all things, as iron that breaketh all things, shall it break in pieces and bruise. So this great so-called government that we call is going to be destroyed, and is going to break. We're on the brink of we already been separated as so-called a nation or a country. So we're about to get ready to go into civil wars and all types of different wars. And Yahushua said, along with some other scriptures, that a nation divided cannot stand. And this is where we're at. This is why you see people on indignations of arrows and the hopeful elect, speaking crazy about, do you feel it? Is there something in the air? I feel it. This country's destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to you brothers that, behind those channels that, do that great work. You know what I mean? Shalom Barakatham. Verse 41, Daniel 2:41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much thou sawest the iron mixed with merry clay. So it's mixed, meaning it's not getting along with one another. It's going against one another. And again, we are at the fourth beast. We are at those toes of iron and clay, which don't mix. Verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. That's the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. This is why you're not supposed to be voting. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these nations, and it shall stand forever. That is the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it brake in the pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, and the great power have made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, the interpretation thereof sure. So these scriptures, these prophecies are going to come to pass. Doesn't matter who thinks or what you think, they will happen. Doesn't matter how anybody feels about it. Isaiah 9:7. Of the increase of his governments and peace, there shall be no end. Again, we're talking about Yahweh Shai. So this is again like 1,000 years of Esau working for us, and he's going to be destroyed. He's not going to come back. There's no end to Yahweh Shai's kingdom when he comes back. How do you guys talk you talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk? You know what I'm saying? As far as in these scriptures is concerned, you talk as if you mock the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You put words in the Most High. You add to the scriptures about what's going to happen. And it's blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie. You're not teaching the scriptures correctly. You err not knowing the scriptures. And I'm talking to you leaders of these camps who've been in this for way long. I was probably a baby. If you know what I'm saying? But you can tell that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is not dealing with you suckers, because you come off as if you're so great and you know the Most High, and you don't, because you don't understand these scriptures, and then you do, then you teach it wrong. There should be no end upon the throne of David. What's the throne of David? The throne of David is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and the 144. You know what I'm saying? They make up the new government. They are the true NWO. You know, we are the true NWO was coming. That's why Esau's trying to get his off. But, and you know, he gonna get a couple of swings in and a couple of hits, but they're not gonna do nothing. Ultimately, he's gonna get knocked out. And upon his kingdom to order it and to establish it with judgment and with judges from henceforth, even forever. Not for a little while, not for a season, forever. The zeal of Yahweh, the zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. So you're going to make Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to be a liar? I don't think so. What you're going to do is you're going to be destroyed, and everybody's going to see you being destroyed. And it's going to be nothing no one can do to help your goofy ass. And me personally, I can't wait for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to to destroy this place. And I know it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough on me too. But ultimately, it's like for me getting sick, knowing I'm looking for better days where I'm not going to be sick anymore and I'm going to feel much better. I'm going to get much stronger. It's only for a small season, like it said. But the kingdom of heaven is forever under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, under his son Yahweh Shai, under the 104, under the 12 and 144. That kingdom's forever, man. Revelations 2:26. And he that overcometh and keep my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. That's what we want, baby. We want power over the nations. We want power to manipulate the elements of the earth and to will everything to do what is right within the righteous way. Let me see if I got a scripture for that. You got a scripture for that, boy? You have a scripture for that, boy? I'm spirit on me down. I'm bugging with it today. 1 John 4:4. Ye are of the Most High, little children. Those little children, when you read it in Hebrew, is sons. It's sons. So it's still our sons. And have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Man, it's just you gotta go hard when Yahweh Shai, talking about Yahweh Shai is vouching for you. You gotta prove to Yahweh Shai that you are worth being vouched for, because he's going to his father Yahweh and saying he doing the work. He doing what he's supposed to be doing. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai don't need none of us. He can come over the whole. He can come over the 19th nation and have them rule over all of us. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai can do what he wants or what he pleases. Verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my father. So he's going to be kicking ass, and if you don't like it, and you're going to get that stick to your ass, you're going to get that judgment. You're going to do what he told you to do, and if you don't, then, off with your head. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll bring you back. Then he'll bring you back into slavery, and then you do what you're supposed to do then. Isaiah 60:10. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Because yet, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai will still choose Israel. What I got right there? What I got? So I try to keep a list, man, so I don't, I can stick to the plan when I, you know what I mean? Because the spirit will have you, go different places and speak on different things, and, you can't control that. I just like to stay I just like to stay in the, but I just like to make sure I understand everything that's going on, that that I have in my lesson to, always revert back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? 1 Corinthians 15:20. But now is Hamashiach risen from the dead and become the first fruits of them that sleep. So Yahweh Shai is the Lord and Savior of our people, and for those who have died for this word already and sleeping now, Yahweh Shai is going to raise them up first. He's the first fruits, and he's going to raise up the first fruits when the time is right. Oh, not when the time is right, but when he comes back. And, they're going to be the ones getting busy too. Even for the ones that's going to be beheaded in this time to come, they're going to be raised right back up. Revelations 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion. Zion is another word for Israel. And with him had 144,000 having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and Shahawashai as the voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. So this is Yahweh in his glory, after he's put the work in on everybody, and now this is the time. And you got to be able to envision this. This is now him um, showing the world that he's back, and he has absolute control over everything, and now he's about to put things in proper order. You know what I'm saying? You got to envision this like it's a movie, man. Revelations 21:2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So you got to be seeing this. Damn, it's not to know. You got to be seeing this in your mind. You know what I mean? You got to envision it. Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them. You gotta envision this like it's a movie, and the way these scriptures are being read right now is like it's a movie. Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall be taken, and the people shall take them and bring them in to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, that you heed the nations, and they shall take them captives, whose captors they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou hast made to serve. Yahweh, verse 5, Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and scepter of the rulers. So Esau is going to be destroyed and taken out because he has wore us out. He has wore us down in this slavery that he's had us in. And Yahweh Bashim Hawashai is going to take it from him. Abarak Tazah, Lord willing, real soon is coming, man. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved from thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth, and have raised up from the thrones all the kings of the nations. And you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be conquered. All the kings of the nations. All of yous. All of yous. Last scripture right here, man. I got Isaiah 26:9. With my soul have I desired thee in the night, yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. Boom. The whole world is going to come and serve Yahweh Shai, the 12 and the 144, and it's going to be forever. And after 1,000 years, we're going to eradicate Esau, and that's that. Abarak Desire, you edify. I'm going to say, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekahak Radas. Shalom and salutations again and double honors to the men of great millstone where I learn this truth. Barakathum. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, who also listen to learn this 100% truth from the men of GMS. Shalom to the Akim on the highways and byways doing his work as he's supposed to, and to Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai shut us down. And last but not least, the elect, Salakia. And with that, I'm going to say, Abba, Shalom.